What's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and it's time for another episode of P&Q. It's Monday morning, but unfortunately it's a rainy Monday morning. The rain has actually stopped production of, well, stopped the commencement of the work on the studio, which is gutting because I was so hoping to do some updates on that. But yeah, you can't work in the rain like that, you know, you just can't dig out foundations, it's just ridiculous. So anyway, what we're going to do is put it back till Wednesday, because it's got a couple of days of washout weather basically here in Plymouth. It's Plymouth, for goodness sake. It's Plymouth. Yeah, on top of that it's dark, it's foggy, it's awful weather out there. Really, really awful. So anyway, this is P&Q. This is the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or leave comments and I respond the following week. You do this one of two ways. You can put your questions or comments down below in the comments section. Or if you're looking for a more anonymous response where I don't reveal your identity on the video, you can email me at miniwarzone@gmail.com, and I will leave a link in the video description below. Okay, that's all that jargon out the way, I believe. Yeah, I only got one email this week, so just one email and then on with the video comments. So we'll start with the video email. It says, "Hey, hi Pete. Did you ever finish your Space Hulk set, or have you just not posted an update for a while?" No, it's all finished. You obviously missed the final showcase video I did of it. I posted a video of them all with the Gene Stealers and the Terminators together. It's all done, yeah. The only one I've got left, he's a little servitor robot. Yeah, I don't know. It's only a little tiny robot thing. Yeah, it's all done now. So you can watch that. I won't be playing it until the studio's built, I'm afraid, because setting it up and that, you know, it's just the way it is. But yeah, it's finished, so I must be a few videos ago now. Just look on, what it'll be under? It'll be under Projects, Space Hulk. You know, you'll be able to find it in my playlists. Playlists are where you'll find stuff. So if you want to see the finished, updated, last posting of Space Hulk Crusade, then it's there. Or I might even be under another one as well. It might be under Space Hulk Crusade. Because I just call it that because I used to have a game called Space Crusade, which was like a forerunner to Space Hulk. It was like a simpler version of Space Hulk. And yeah. Anyway, just remembering. So that's that. Yeah, so it's all done. Just to find a video. Right, moving on to the comments then from the video from last week. JamJar34 says, "Great video, Pete. What colour paint is your favourite? Could be from any range. Why do you like it? PS, are you going to do on the bench with your orcs in October? Studio progress reports, please. Thanks muchly." Let's work backwards. Lots of laughing faces there. Studio reports, well, it was due to be started work on today. You might hear my dogs barking. I don't know. But because of the bad weather, they haven't been able to, so I did move the tree that was in the way. So that's been moved. In the garden, there was a tree in the garden where it's going. I've moved that. So that's all done. Yeah. Am I going to do on the bench with my orcs? Oh, absolutely. 2 straight. Yes. Loads of orc stuff. What colour paint is my favourite? Red. Red is my favourite. More specific, well, I like Mephiston Red from GW. I love the brown undertones. I like browns that have got a slight bit of red in it, like Red Leather by Model Colour, acrylic by Vallejo. Yeah, see, I like that as well. But Mephiston Red. Model Air, Scarlet Red, which is almost an orange, almost, not quite. But Mephiston Red being the darker, oh, it's just a gorgeous red. It goes with anything. and I use it a lot on models where I'm not quite sure what colour to do. It's just a lovely colour, I love it. Eric Beer says, oh yes, I remember you answering that question before. Yeah, because you asked me what are my proudest moments. Oh well, let's see if I can think of another one. I have definitely seen your painting skills improve over the last few months. What areas do you think you're starting to master now? What do you think are the next things you want to work on or get even better? I don't know about what I'm mastering now. I don't feel as if I'm mastering anything, but I suppose that's always the way, isn't it? I want to work, there's two areas I really want to work on. One is wet blending with brushes. Seeing Chris from Mini Wargaming's wet blending is just phenomenal. And I also want to hone my airbrushing skills a bit more, because I think, well, airbrushing just saves so much time and it makes things so much easier. I mean, you saw with the Tower Riptide, I've got to do another update on that soon, by the way, but you saw with the Tower Riptide, just putting the one, you know, after priming it, just the one there, a base count on it, it was looking good. So I want to get more intricate on the airbrush side. I mean, I'm starting to do a few things. I mean, I've learned a few things just out of bad luck and experience, you know. So like, the closer you get to the model, the lower the PSI you want. Otherwise, it just spiders out. You know, that's just one instance. Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, I want to work on wet blending. I think I'm okay at base coating now. That might sound simple, but yeah, it's an important part of the modelling. Knowing where to apply your washes, not overdo it. Glazes. Yeah, I suppose highlighting would be something I want to work on. Yeah, loads of areas really. Big Mech Dan Skull says, happy Orktober, Pete. Happy October, Big Mech Dan Skull. In your previous P&Q, you said you play skirmish games more than all-out battle. Is this simply because of time constraints and ease of play, or are there other reasons? I'd be lying if I said it wasn't due to time constraints and ease of play, because skirmish games are so much easier to set up and play, and you can usually get more gaming in. That said, I love the big games as well. Absolutely love it. But I suppose it is 60-40 in favour of time constraints. Why I prefer skirmish games. Well, why I play them more. I'd say 60% more time constraint. But I do like skirmish games. I mean, any skirmish game can be expanded. I don't care what anybody says. Any skirmish game can be expanded. Bolt Action, for instance, is a skirmish game, but people tend to play it as a bigger game, more along the lines of Flames of War and that kind of thing. Now, I don't know the rules and mechanics of Flames of War, I know, but from what I can see, it's designed to be a bigger scale game. Usually smaller, the smaller the smaller the scale, the larger, the more epic the battling, which makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, if you took 6mm figures, you could have so many more, and you could have like hundreds and hundreds of figures on a battlefield, on a table. Whereas if you're playing it in 28mm, it'd have to be a skirmish game, because you just can't fit that many miniatures on the board. So I like skirmish games because the scale is usually bigger. I mean, War Machine, what's that, 32mm game? Warhammer 28. I mean, 28mm is the common one, but I don't like getting too much. I suppose 15mm I wouldn't mind, because I've had some fun at 15mm, although I don't own any 15mm figures. But yeah, you just got to find the right balance. So I like skirmish games because usually the miniatures you play with are bigger scale. so you can see a lot more detail on them. They need to be much better painted, and I enjoy that. I enjoy the visual feast of Skirmish. With that said, I like to see vast board games and terrain and armies. If you've got the space, you can go for it, and you know, bigger scales, great, you know. But most people don't. So I'd say, you know, a lot of it is time constraints, ease of play. Spider666 says, "What is your proudest moment on YouTube?" That's the third time I've had that question, and I answered it on the last video, the video you posted this on. Did you not watch it? I've answered it. I should do an FAQ now. Hey, that's cool, isn't it? I'm starting to get to the stage to do FAQs. So yeah, go back and watch that. That will tell you my proudest moments. There's 3 of them. Kiblams says, consistency. I think I have one of the least consistent channels out there. Smiley face. Something I need to work on. Have you got plans for lighting when the nights draw in on the studio? Can't wait to see it built. Yeah, I'm thinking strip lights. I don't know, the fluorescent tubing might be good. To have like one directly over the table and like one at the other end where I'll be hopefully modelling and painting. Plus an array of lighting around, obviously. I'll look into that as the future draws on. Hopefully I'll be able to upgrade equipment and get better videos for you guys. Yeah, I can't wait to see it built. I can't wait to see it starting built, but they can't start today because of the weather there. Damn this Plymouth weather, this Plymouthian weather. I hate it. Hate the rain, hate it. Why do I live here? I don't know. I'd love to live somewhere else. Archer's Gaming Bits says, how do you keep up your video consistency without hitting a burnout? Is that me personally or just a generalised question? You know, generalistically. I will answer it both. Well, I'll answer it me personally, because that's the only experience I can draw from. So that's how I will answer that question, which is actually the last question. So how do I keep up my video consistency without hitting a burnout? Love of doing it, I suppose, and that coupled with the fact that my channel covers so many different games and is open to new games all the time. You know, some people say, oh, you spread yourself too thin. I've heard this numerous times, saying as a channel I spread myself too thin. I should concentrate on 1, maybe 2 games like other people, but I don't want to, so why should I? I like all games. All gaming, miniature wargaming, board games, whatever it may be, video games. Well, I haven't got anything about video games, but I think there's too big an area for that. I think you need a separate channel for that. But what I'm saying is, I enjoy so many different games. So if I get a little bit with one thing, I can pick up another thing, another project, another army, another game system, another area. You know, I've got terrain I'm trying to... Now, I'm not the terrain tutor by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm aware that I'm going to need more terrain once the studio is built. So, I mean, I'm just trying to work on things at the moment. I see this here. Look, I mean, all this is just Pringles tube, some straws. I'm going to paint it all up, obviously. That was a carton of chocolate milk, tin of baked beans, I believe, and that was the top of an inhaler I had, which, you know, I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to flock it and do some various bits and bobs, but I'm hoping on camera it will look okay. I'm building, here's going to be some sort of generator that's going to go, that's actually one of my old PC cooling fans there, you know. So, you know, I can't afford all the lovely terrain that's out there, so I've got to build my own, a lot of it. So yeah, but I'm fortunate I've got some terrain, but that's just one area, isn't it? I think, right, okay, I'll do some stuff on terrain. get fed up with that, well, I'm going to go back to what some other project I've been doing. Or I'll do bolt action for a while, work on that. Now I'm going to do some Ronin. Oh, this looks like a new game. Let's investigate that. You know, I can never get bored, basically. With that amount of variation, I can never get bored. So I will never really hit a video burnout. Now I know that burnout or hobby burnout is a serious thing because it seems to affect people quite badly. And, you know, my heart goes out to them because, you know, from my perspective, this is pretty much all I've got. I need this. I need this to keep my sanity and survive. So I hope I don't ever reach a burnout. That's not to say I won't, but I don't feel as if I'm anywhere approaching near that. And I hope that continues. But, I don't know, just keep variation. Yeah, variety is the spice of life, as they say. So, don't limit yourself. Do other stuff. You know, I've got the poker chip stuff I do. I just pick these up. I'm going to make some objective markers now. How can I spice these up a bit? You know, let's make a new video series. You look at my playlist. There's tons of different playlists on there with different series that are current, ongoing, because I just love doing it, you know. I've got a few which are very consistent, like this P&Q, goes out every Monday. So that's my most consistent video, is P&Q. But I try to keep consistency with the other stuff. I mean, YouTube channel of the week's pretty consistent. It's Tuesday or a Wednesday. It's one of the 2 days. I've been quite consistent with the On the Bench series, which seems to happen roughly once a week. So yeah, I've been very fortunate. So if you're finding a bit of a chore or drag doing stuff to make a video, make a different video. Do it different. Try a different one. That's my advice. That is my advice. See, I'm doing Orktober, where I'm going to be concentrating heavily on orcs. But it won't be entirely orcs, because there might come a point where I'm thinking, okay, I'm a bit orked out, I'm going to do something else just for the heck of it, you know. But yeah, I am just seeing how many orcs I can get built in this month and painted. One thing I know for sure, it'll be more than I had when I started the month. So yeah, you know, that's the only thing I got. I ain't got nothing else. Variety. Do more stuff. Sorry, I rabbled on about this one for quite a bit, haven't I? So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Yeah. I don't know what the next video is going to bring, but I'll see you on the next video. Tomorrow will be YouTube channel of the week. Yeah. Then hopefully we're looking at having the studio start work. So yes, great stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, all brushes lead to war.